All right, so March 15th was definitely a big victory for Hillary Clinton's campaign. She won all 5 states on March 15th. Huge victory. She's got a lot of momentum going into the rest of the primary process. But today I'm going to talk about March 22nd and my predictions for Arizona, Idaho, and Utah. And I think that it's going to be a good day for Bernie Sanders. I think it will also be a pretty good day for Hillary Clinton. So, in terms of how I think the race is going to proceed on the 22nd, I think that Hillary Clinton will win the primary in Arizona. There's every indication that Arizona, with a sizable population of individuals who are at retirement age or near retirement age, and just the general demographics from the state of Arizona work in Clinton's favor. Looking at her victory in Florida, she did really, really well with older folk, with voters that are definitely not between the ages of 18 to 25, where Sanders is most dominant and has the most support. And so I think in a state like Arizona, where there's, it's a well-known thing that Arizona has a very active retirement community, and a lot of voters in the state of Arizona who are who lean more towards an older demographic in terms of the amount of support and how it will break down within the actual vote that's going to happen in terms of turnout. I think that Hillary Clinton will win the state of Arizona, and I think she'll win big. I think she'll win by 20% or more compared to Sanders. He just hasn't been able to sway the older demographics to the degree that Clinton has. But I do think that Sanders will win the Idaho caucus and the Utah caucus. And the reason I think that is that Idaho and Utah's demographics both work in Sanders' favor, and their caucuses, and Sanders has been very, very successful at these small state caucuses. Maine, Kansas, and throughout the process, he's done quite well in caucus states, especially the smaller states. And so, while he may not come ahead on the 22nd in terms of delegates due to proportional apportionment, I do think that he'll win Idaho and he'll win Utah, and Hillary Clinton will be second in both those states, but it will be close, I think, in Idaho, within 5 percentage points of each other, and it will be not as close in Utah. I think Sanders will be at least 7% more than Clinton in terms of support. But I do think that at the end of the night on March 22nd, Clinton will maintain her lead. She'll get more delegates overall. She'll still be the dominant front runner, and she'll be that much closer to becoming the actual nominee instead of the potential nominee. And she's really close. She's got a lot of super delegates. She's got a lot of delegates in general. She's won a lot of contests. She's got all the momentum in the world. She's got a lot of support. Sanders definitely has a long marathon ahead of him, and he has to win a lot of states. He has to win them big. And it has to be every single contest, save for a few. Especially those really big states, Washington, New York, California, Pennsylvania, that are still on the calendar in the months ahead. But in terms of the March 22nd, my prediction is Clinton wins Arizona, Sanders wins Idaho, Sanders wins Utah. Clinton ends the day with more delegates overall. Sanders has more states won. But they will be the smaller states, and therefore, while he may be able to claim that he won more states on the 22nd, he needs to start winning more delegates to sort of actually have that path to the nomination be a path instead of a wall. Because right now Clinton is definitely way in the lead, and Sanders has to win to have a chance at becoming the nominee. So those are my predictions. It'll be really